Last summer, during the course of 1 month, the news cycle was so extraordinary, so fast and furious that we compiled a scrolling list of events. Well, this time we are doing a scroll for the events of the past week, the first of the new year. So with that, here we go. The New York Times reports the president ordered his lawyer to stop Jeff Sessions from recusing himself. The paper also reports Robert Mueller is aware, and on top of that, a Sessions aide approached a congressional staffer for negative information on Comey just before his firing. A bombshell book releases, painting a wild picture of chaos within the White House. The author of that book says that people all around Trump think that he is unfit and acts like a child. We have also learned that a Yale psychiatrist went to Washington and briefed mostly Democratic lawmakers on the mental fitness of the president. In that book, Steve Bannon, once the president's chief strategist, rips the president and his family, including calling the Trump Tower meeting treasonous, and says Mueller's probe is focused on money laundering. Speaking of, the firm behind the dossier publicly warns Congress, look into the president's past dealings, the business dealings specifically with Russia. The president, responding to Bannon, releases this extraordinary statement blasting him, saying that Steve Bannon has lost his mind. And he also pins a new nickname, Sloppy Steve. The president's lawyers take the extraordinary step of trying to quash Bannon and the book, issuing a cease and desist letter to both Bannon and the publisher. The president tells Kim Jong-un that his nuclear button is bigger and more powerful. Shortly after that, in a rare move, both North and South Korea communicate. And then the president takes credit for those talks. The president backs protesters in Iran. Tehran condemns him. He then threatens to cut aid to the Palestinians, who respond by mocking art of the deal. The U.S. then suspends aid to Pakistan. The president calls on a Hillary Clinton aide to be jailed and then calls his Justice Department a deep state. That same Justice Department is now actively investigating allegations of corruption related to the Clinton Foundation. The president takes credit for no one dying on commercial flights last year. The stock market continues soaring, the Dow crossing 25,000 for the first time ever. Sorry, thought I didn't have to do this. The president teases an award show, literally giving a time and date for what he calls the corrupt media. The longest-serving Republican senator announces his retirement despite the president's wishes, which clears the way for a Mitt Romney Senate run. The president dissolves his controversial voter fraud commission. He also moves to vastly expand offshore drilling. He says Dreamers and Hispanics will soon fall in love with Republicans. And Sean Spicer says he screwed up. 1 week. Welcome to 2018.